I have one box in 1/2. And I've got one box. We're going to share that same one box because now if I'm going down in that column, it's still only one box in 1/4. I've highlighted that array. So I've got 1 here. This represents what fraction? 1/2. This bar represents 1/4. And now you have to look at the little cell that they share. In order to look at the cell that they share, you need to multiply just like you would in an array. What is 1/2 times 1/4? John?
1/8.
1/8. So now all I have left to do is add all these. I'm going to start with the fractions though. So 1/2 plus 1/4 plus 1/8. Is there a number, since we're adding, we need to find a common denominator. Is there a number that we can turn all of those denominators into so that they're common? Camille? 8. 8. Okay, so 1/8 is already in 8, so I'm just going to bring that down here. 4 goes into 8 how many times? 2 times, and 1 times 2 is?
2.
2. Okay, 2 goes into 8 how many times?
4.
4, and 1 times?
And 4.
4 is 4. Okay, so now I'm just adding going across. So 4 plus 2 plus 1 equals?
7.
And since it's addition, what do we know about the denominator, Cheyenne?
It stays the same.
It stays the same. So we have 7/8. We also have 1 whole in our problem over here, so our answer is 1 and 7/8. Can we simplify that?
No.
No. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to check it over with an algorithm. So 1 and 1/2 times 1 and 1/4. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change this fraction first into a proper fraction. I'm sorry, an improper fraction. So if you look at the denominator, how many pieces do I have in a whole? Brendan?
2.
2 pieces in a whole, and how many holes do I have? 1. So 2 times 1 is?
2.
Plus the 1 that I have left in my numerator. 3. So that's equivalent to 3/2. I'm just going to put an equal sign because this is going to be the same thing. Okay, now we're looking at our second mixed number, and we're changing it into an improper fraction. So there are how many pieces in a whole? Nathan J?
4.
4. And how many holes do we have?
1.
So how many pieces is that altogether?
4.
4 pieces. And then look at the numerator. How many pieces do we have left to add?
1.
1. So 4 plus 1 is?
5.
And our numerator stays, or denominator, I'm sorry, stays the same. So since we're multiplying, what do we know about our denominators? What do we do with our denominators in multiplication? Annalie?
Well, our denominators we have to multiply them.
We have to multiply them. They no longer stay the same in multiplication or division. So 4 times 2 equals?
8.
And 5 times 3 equals?
15.
15/8. What do we need to do? Eddie?
Divide.
We need. Oh, why do we divide?
Because it's a proper fraction.
Because it's an improper fraction. So we need to turn it back into a proper fraction. Okay, 15 divided by 8. How close can we get? Audrey? 1 time, right? So we're going to subtract that like we normally would. 15 minus 8 is what? Adriana?
7.
7. And now that's how many pieces we have left, so that turns into our remainder. That turns into our numerator. And then our denominator is still 8 pieces. And since this...
Yep.
Good.
Yep.